Okay, guys, welcome back to another Swoop Doop Doopin' video. Now, fun fact, I actually recorded this right after I did my tips and tricks for beginners in Animal Company video. Anyway, I'm going to show you, this time, maps. Now, I already showed you mines in the last video, so if you want to know about mines, then go watch that video. Now, here is a map known as the caves. And if I had to rate it on a danger level, it would probably be like a 5 out of 10. It's kind of dangerous. And I'll show you why it's dangerous. Because if you enter the cave, there are landmines and items everywhere. I don't know. But anyway, once you're walking around, ooh, a banana, you're gonna see a crack. And you see those little munchkins over there? They look cute and you want to go up to them, but don't. They latch onto your face. For example. Oh my god! That is proof. They literally latch onto your face. Well, I just got... And these are loot boxes. They usually get them when they drop from monsters. So, wait, I had an idea. So... Yep, got him good, boys. Got him good. Anyway, so those are the seals. For some reason, people call them Labubus. Oh my god, I got a rocket launcher. Rocket launchers are like the best weapon in the game, by the way. Anyway, once you are done with that, you're gonna see this like lava room. And so, once you enter it, you go up and do it. Now, you grapple and... Okay guys, I died and I'm going to have to do that, so that's fun. Anyway, I'm going to recap what to do. So you're probably wondering, how can I do this when I'm a beginner, because I don't have this item? Well, so basically, I'm going to show you how to do it with only newbie items. So firstly, small backpack. Actually, I don't really need a small backpack. And I recommend 2 flashlights because it's very dark in there. Now, all you really have to do is get in here and then turn your lights on. I know these like barely really shine up, but since you're a noob, it's kind of the best you got. Now, avoid the landmines, because trust me, I learned that the hard way. And then, you're probably wondering, how am I going to get past the seals? Well, here's how to get past them. Just don't look at them. Don't look at them. And if you have a weapon on you, oh crap. Run! Okay. Okay, thank God. And once you're done with that, you go to the lava room, and like I showed you, just get up. And now, go through here, and let me go right by my dead body. Anyway, so, thank God I'm back. Sorry you guys had to, like, wait a bit. Now, while I'm here, this is the spider room. And that is the spider. You're probably wondering why it's a text that says spider. Well, if you go into settings and enable the arachnophobia mode, he appears like a text of a spider. It's kind of funny though. Anyway, he's pretty easy to get past because he's blind, but he's kind of voice detected. So if you speak too much, then he comes right after you. But it takes him a couple hits to kill you, so now, you're probably wondering what to do here, and you're probably looking at that. Well, if you want to get a good item, then you should, I should probably have brought in, like an old, yeah, I mean, I probably should have brought a backpack. Anyway, but if you don't have a backpack, just get your flashlights and put it down, and then pick up these like anglerfish egg looking things or whatever, like these goopy, glowy looking things. Then pick them up, and then get them here, and then hold on, no, I did not mean to do that, hold on. Anyway, once you have like this amount of goop, then swim up here and try and maneuver your way through this. But if you have a grappler, you can just go right up there. Now, once you go down here, you can go right up and see this guy. You probably think he's a dangerous guy, but actually he's not. Because if you go into him, he only eats you for a little bit and then spits you out and doesn't really do that much damage. Okay, yeah, sorry for this blinding you guys. Anyway, so if you have goop, or like these glowy things, and then like throw it into his mouth, then he's gonna eat it, and then he's gonna actually keep it in his mouth. Just eat it. And if you like throw 4 at him, I think that's the max. But no, you need 5 goop. Yeah, 5 goop, I think. But if not, then yeah, you need 5 goop. And you're probably wondering, ew, what's that? Well, this is goop. And I'm going to show you how goop works later. And once you're done doing that, now I have goop on it. And so, once you have goop on one of your items to keep it, then literally just jump up here. It's that simple. And then you're probably wondering, what do I do now? Well, press one of these, and it would literally act like a button, and then this sequence, and then you're back at spawn. Now, with goop, I'm going to show you how this works. So, if you had 2 flashlights and 1 goop, you're probably thinking, what could I do with this? Well, if you stuck a goop at the end of a flashlight and stuck another flashlight to it and grab the original item, not this item because then that will happen, it will disconnect it, but then if you turn it on, it'll shine in both directions. Like, look, it shines into sewers and it shines up at the ceiling. Now, with goop, you can make literally anything basically. Like, if you have a backpack and then a flashlight, and a flashlight, you could stick it there, turn the flashlight on, put it on your back, and then like, look. But it also like is in sync with any object you stick together. So it's like if you turn it on, the flashlight and the backpack will open. So that's how you can tell if you left like a flashlight on or something. Anyway, in this case, goop is a very overpowered item. Anyway, I'm going to show you another map. FYI, there are more maps inside of this map. I just really don't want to get through all of them, because then, like I said last video, this video will be 2,487 minutes long. Screw that. Now, this is probably what you're gonna look like. A stick, and maybe a flashlight, and a small backpack on your back. I didn't get a small backpack because I don't know. Anyway, once you're in here, unless you live under a rock, you probably know what 99 Nights in the Forest is. Anyway, in this, you're probably wondering, what do I do? Well, all you gotta do is hit the trees with your stick, and like I said last video, it would break. Now, in this, there are monsters. Don't go up to this guy, because this happens. And if you stand still, he punches the frick out of you, and then he walks away. But if you're still in his way, he holds a grudge. Anyway, I don't really want to get into that map, because playing 99 Nights in the Forest kind of takes a long time. But anyway, at nighttime, there's this giant, like, twig monster that comes and tries to get you. But if you're in the campfire that you probably made, you're good. And also, if you chop down a tree with the sticks, you're probably going to need, like, 3 sticks to do it. But then once you break it down, you're going to see logs appear. And then once you get logs, then it'll be quite easy. Now, I'm going to show you something I actually forgot to show you in the old video. Or like the first video, I meant. Now, so basically, this is your stash. And if you click on the backpack, it shows you what you have in it. And you can keep anything in here, like this stuff. This is a rare item. It's a cracker. You're probably thinking, but dude, these don't even look rare. Seriously? Like, is that the seal guy? And is that an apple? And a cracker? And popcorn? You're probably thinking, those don't seem rare at all. Well, these are actually very rare. Popcorn isn't in the game. Apples aren't in the game anymore, to my knowledge. Crackers aren't in the game anymore. And these are not in the... are modded items. Because they can look like this. I mean, look. He's a green little goober. A green goober. Like... But these are the guys from... But these are modded. And they're kind of hard to get. But actually, I don't really mean that, because all you gotta do is just beg people for it. Anyway, these things don't actually attack you. They're just modded items. And they're... And also, I forgot to mention, they float around. So, if you accidentally slip your fingers on one of these bad babies, they're gonna go flying into the air. Now, this is something called the Mountain Key. And the thing is, the Mountain Key is not going to appear blue. It's actually going to be yellow. And it plays the soundtrack of the loading screen. Now, once you have one of these, you know that mountain map I showed you in the first video? Well, if you go there, you can get the... You can get the items. Hold on, I had a random idea. Anyway, Anyway, with this, I don't know why I did that. Anyway, once you figure out the stash and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Your stash will not look like this. All of these will be blocked off, and it will cost nuts to get them. And you will only have these 4, and they will all be empty. Unless you fill them up with something. Now, actually, yeah, never mind. Anyway, in this, hold on, guys, I kind of forgot the topic of this video. Oh yeah, so this is a map that, oh yeah, I forgot about the rating of the dangerous level. Anyway, this is office, and, oh, I just found a hole in the map. Anyway, this is a map. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Sorry guys, I have ADHD. I kind of don't really know how to do this. Anyway, in this map, it's gonna be dark, and then you're gonna be scared, but I mean, don't worry, I mean, there's flashlights. But I mean, once you enter the main area, and you're probably wondering, what do you do here? Well, all you gotta do is pick up on these zip lines, and then they'll just bring you up, and then bloop. And then, here we are at the map. Now this is basically an abandoned office. This is a pretty dangerous area, so I wouldn't recommend going over there. This is actually much safer. And I'm going to show you, and you're probably wondering what that was. This is your radiation levels. And over here, you can wash it off, and then you're clean as day. Now, and then over here, there's this items thing that doesn't allow items, and then it shoots it back out at here. And you're probably wondering, no, my items, how am I going to get through? Well, all you got to do is go through here, and then jump up here, and then you're probably going to see this key card thing. And then you go over here, then you put your thing here, wait, and then hit off. And then go over here, and then get your item back. Now, once you're in here, so basically, in here, you can get this stuff. You can put this in here, and then it'll grind it up, and then fuel it. This is for a bigger puzzle that I really don't want to get into. That part's kind of dangerous, like very dangerous actually. And this map is pretty dangerous, so I'm gonna leave, and then I am going to go over some basics that I actually forgot to tell you. Oh wait, there's an entire map I forgot to tell you about. So basically, I'm going to show you this map that is actually kind of safe until you do something in it that will change the fact that it's being safe, and then boosting it through the roof because it will be very unsafe. I will show you. So look. Anyway, hold on. I'm gonna show you like a new player's POV, like a joining. So like you join here, and then you could either like go down from here, or just go down from here, and then you can walk over here, and then see that there is this like map. And hold on, before I go here, I'm going to get a weapon to do this, because honestly, you need one. Trust me, you're gonna need one. Anyway, you're probably gonna have nothing but sticks, But all you have to do, I don't know how many times you have to hit the present with a stick or with a pickaxe. You have to hit it 3 times and then run. You're probably wondering what this stuff is. These are monsters. That 2D pixelated like guy right there, who's about to laugh, like very loudly. So plug your ears, because this guy's loud as frick. Hey, buddy! No, he's not gonna laugh. Whatever. Anyway, in this, those are the office guys, and the office guys, this is what happens if you interact with them. So, like, if you go too close near them, they laugh and yeah. And if you get hit by them, you die. I already went over Armstrong, aka that buff guy earlier, and that is the big bomb. The big bomb is like a big version of the little bomb. Shut up, office guy. Anyway, the big bomb, what happens if you go near it is he explodes and you die. And that is the chicken. I'm going to show you what you can do. Office guy. Anyway, the chicken, it guards its egg like a normal chicken would. And that anglerfish you just saw, like, magically disappear, is the anglerfish. And that's red light, green light. And if you move during red light, he comes and gets you. And that's anglerfish. If you shine a light on him or get near him, he gets mad and kills you. Yeah. These guys are kind of ugly. Stay back, you putrid! This is what happens if you die. You see like these nubs on the corner of the screen. Those are this is you in ghost form. And this is your dead body. Anyway, once you can hold any button to respawn, like it says, or you can just wait until it does respawn you. Anyway, once you respawn, I'm going to show you the economy of selling things. So, here's how to do it. So, I'm gonna go in your POV, and go in your shoes. Like, you're just a guy going to get nuts because when you start off, you're broke. You have a little backpack on your back and a tiny little flashlight. And so it's getting items, like naturally spawning items in the game is actually kind of easy. So all you gotta do is go through here, basically, and then you can see all these little doohickeys and stuff. And you're gonna see stuff like a gold bar, I suggest you get, and bananas, I also suggest you get. Oh wait, hold on, I got the wrong item. Oh crap. Sorry guys, I screwed up there. Anyway, once you're in here, you can get the random items that are in here. Like the ducks, whoopee cushions, etc. And like you can scoop up the items. And then a toy, a whoopee cushion, like everything. And you're probably going to see something like this happen to you, where it's not going to fill up. That means your backpack is full, and your best bet is just to pick it up with your other arm. Now, please make sure not to run into these landmines. Anyway, once you go past the landmines and leave here, all you gotta do is go in here like the selling machine I showed you from the first episode that I actually showed you how it worked. And then you can dump all the stuff. And also, that other thing. And maybe you can even sell this and this. Anyway, once you're done with that, you can cram all this in, and then you can sell it. And once you sell it, and look here, watch your nuts go up. 538 nuts. And like I said in last episode, or probably earlier in this video because I don't remember, you can buy literally anything with this. So you can just like buy a bunch of flashlights, buy a stupid small backpack. Anyway, this is the end of episode 2 of Beginnings for Animal Company. I don't know what I called it last time, so yeah, that. Anyway, see you in episode 3 if I even make it, bye.